Hey, well, that wasn't fun at all. Hey guys, how's it going? Marth here. Welcome back to Star Wars: The Old Republic. One second. This is a terrible spot to spawn at. It didn't respawn all the monsters. That's bullshit. Alrighty. And they're dead. Okay. Well then. Sorry about what happened. Storm. If you recall, near the end of the last stream, I kind of said, "Hey, look, there's a storm going on." Next thing I know, boom, power outage. I'm like, ah, shit. It was only like a few hours ago, so we'll be back. I also ate dinner, so we don't have to worry about taking any breaks anytime soon. That was a good break. So we're gonna finish Hoth. I think a good plan for this stream is just we're just gonna finish up chapter 2. I think we're almost done with chapter 2. Ah, there it is. How did I get past that? Yeah, I think that's a good plan. We're just gonna finish up chapter 2. And then we will work on chapter 3 tomorrow. Goal is to have the Sith Inquisitor story done by next Wednesday. That way on Thursday we can stream Assassin's Creed Shadows. Hopefully my stream can take it. I might have to...
That's the last of them.
My lord, that droid, didn't we already defeat it?
Of course.
Excellent. Thank you, Sith, for your help.
Fascinating. How is this possible? It doesn't appear to be technological.
To see those pawns of Naga Sadao crushed, their graves defiled.
I hope you're planning to keep your end of the deal.
Yes, I could use the change of scenery.
The ghost. Never in a million years.
The star
Yes.
may be found in the belly of the mighty super dreadnought Star of Coruscant, in the graveyard of ships.
The graveyard of ships.
I landed it there for safekeeping after I crushed its foolish captain.
Yo, why didn't we think of that? We're looking for a crashed starship, and there's an area called the Starship Graveyard.
I know the place, but it's swarming with pirates. White Moor, I think they're called. Not exactly connoisseurs of the historical.
I'll use caution.
Oh, I'm sure those pirates will crumble before you like the bones of dead Sith.
Thank you.
Wait.
And there he goes.
Unbelievable. 1 minute it's walking around good as new. Oh, there's better equipment for analysis at the base near here. It's on the way to the...
Alrighty. Don't know why it's not letting me fast travel. Literally, these freaking things are blocking it. Bruh. Not cool at all.
Displaying all authorized destinations.
Honestly, now, what do you two think of it?
And those eyes. I didn't think this planet could get any colder until I caught one of them staring at me.
I don't know, I find their women rather exotic.
Unless you want to wake up with a knife in your back, I'd stay away from that lot.
No, I always thought, what would it be like? Because he's racist toward me because I'm a slave. What if I'm an actual Sith race? What would be Harkin's thing at the beginning of this? Never actually thought about
Charge! Tear him to shreds!
it.
Attack us, Spurted! Make them regret this!
I don't care. Get rid of that. God dang it, it just stuck there. Okay. Why are you leaving the event area? Because I didn't want to do it.
You won't find a better bargain. Come back anytime. Looking to upgrade your arsenal? Good hunting.
Here we are. Now, I have to analyze this droid. But your friend said they'd be here if you needed them. I believe the ghost said he was in the Dreadnought. Best go there if you wish to fight. So you need me after all.
Setting up a satellite. Welcome back to 108.3
Charge!
Star Wars FM.
We're under attack! Drive the scum back!
I don't wanna. Oh shit. Ooh. That ain't good. Power Raj was not fun. Again, this might be a short one because I think after this will be the battle against Thanaton. I'm pretty sure Belsavis is a Chapter 3 planet. I think. But I'm not sure. I put my memory foam pillow on the back of my chair because it helps me stand up straight, and I can actually keep my back on something and not just have it away from the back of the chair because this won't go back closer anymore. So it helps too. So I like it. Picasso, the Star of Coruscant. I should heal. Okay, that should do it. Just do that for us. Take care of these suckers. Nothing beats range damage. Where am I going? Forward. Okay. Take care of these 4 suckers. Some health.
Your best shot.
Ooh, what you got? What you got? Conquest commendations. Whew. That was a close call. Gotta sneak our way to the back. There we go. Somehow that didn't work. Well, that worked. Neat.
My savior and avenger, my heart is light, almost as if I were alive again. You don't fail to impress, to accomplish so much with only a forceless scoundrel at your side.
You're lucky you're already dead.
I am sorry, but I have always been vain, and surrender is not a pill I swallow easily.
Attempts on my life are not a pill I swallow easily.
Surely a Sith must be used to fending off unwanted attacks. Or have the... Before you perform the ritual, promise me that you will seal the...
I don't make promises to the likes of you.
I won't be taken...
Ship's airlock. Something's about to happen.
Well, my lord, I hoped to catch you before you left. I have resigned from the service. The military
You
just
fool.
isn't the best use of my talents. I feel I could serve the Empire better by helping you. If you'll let me.
I'm sorry. Have we met? All these Imperial uniforms, they blur together.
Sorry, it's Talos, Lieutenant Trellick. I have military training, rifles, small arms, grenades, and... Well, I don't like to brag, but I've been called the best in my profession.
You don't know what you're asking, Lieutenant. Trying to join this group.
Oh, please, I promise I won't let you down.
If you're going to make me feel guilty, I'll do it.
I promise I won't let you down.
He's gonna let me down. You let me down, dude. I feel so let down. Alrighty, let's talk to these fools. What you guys say for yourself?
What was your master like? You had a master, right?
I did. Until I trapped her in the body of the Dishard.
Ah, so that's whose ashes. The way she spoke of you, I suspected. She makes me uneasy. She speaks so kindly of you, but the look in her eye and that body... It's wrong.
Deception is Zash's stock and trade. Don't believe a word she says.
I won't ever get used to the fear and suspicion among Sith. You claim to follow your passions, but what about friendship? The Jedi seek spiritual peace. Master Ryan and Osera were...
They never acknowledged your true potential. They were narrow-minded tyrants, and their subjects were children.
But they were wise. They were good men.
Were they?
I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to start an argument. I'm still trying to figure things.
They were good men. Were they?
My lord, I'm sorry I was so harsh about the Empire earlier. There's just a lot I'm still trying to process.
Let me know if I can do anything to make the adjustment easier.
I know Jedi are supposed to be patient, but it's never been my strength. How would you feel if suddenly you had a Jedi Master and were serving the Republic?
You came along of your own free will.
I did. And I accept that. I promise I won't let my... I changed my mind. I have nothing to say to you.
I thought Jedi didn't get angry.
How could I not be angry? Just released on the HoloNet. Sith and the Corellian system killed a group of free traders for failing to give them free passage to the Outer Rim. They murdered them.
That's what Sith do.
You don't do that. So don't tell me that all Sith are murderous psychopaths and I just have to accept. If there's going to be any kind of peace agreement, the...
It sounds like you want to make Jedi out of Sith.
Free will is the ultimate good, Even if it results in the deaths of... Well, what about their free will? Forget it. I should have expected you'd take the Sith side.
Repair my shit.
I just wanted to thank you again for having me along. I'm honored to work with someone of your expertise. The archaeological pursuits of the Sith and Empire have been separate for too long. It is our common history.
Sith rarely seek knowledge for its own sake. Your purity is refreshing.
I wouldn't consider myself purer than anyone else in my line of work. I'm honored to do what I do. From the depths of the ground, history calls us. I can tell you do the same.
He was the one who discovered something about Nagasado's secret apprentice.
Advanced archaeology 100 years. No detail ever escaped him. But what am I doing talking when there's...
I don't know. What are you doing talking?
Hey, I gotta run.
Another friend of yours in trouble.
Don't got time for questions. Someone from my Republic days has popped up. Someone I thought was dead. If I don't jump on this tip now, he might disappear again. Alright, I said I'd give you an explanation when I got back. Here it is. We were chasing down a free trader on a tip in neutral space when an Imperial fleet jumped on our position. Blasted us to pieces. Guy who gave us the tip, an SIS agent. That's spy to the Empire. Named Harmon Reich.
So you think Harmon Reich set you up?
Could have just been bad intel, except Reich disappeared the same day. One of my old underworld contacts traced one of... I can understand not wanting to fight somebody else's war. I skipped out myself, but Reich owes me an explanation.
I can see why you would feel betrayed.
Look, I don't want to talk about it.
Alrighty. To my ship's intercom.
Ah, yes. I can sense the new power within you. Good. And I would suggest
Chagasar Chais in Parks Prize war Tairen Swase Ik Bus Karadida.
For once, I agree with a monster. Break into Thanaton's meditation chamber and blast him with all those dead Sith you've piled up.
The ghosts don't do anything. It's just raw power.
However it works, so long as Thanaton's dead when you're... But if you face him with his defenses up like last time, you're toast.
If there's any way I can aid you, my lord, let...
My lightsaber is ready.
Up now, we sons.
Ready.
So, explain this to me. The tomb of Naga Sadao on Korriban was built by Tulak Horde before Naga Sadao was even born? And that's where you found the Deshard Shadow Killer? And when your master tried to steal your body, you used the artifacts of Tulak Horde to put her being into this Deshard?
You forgot the part where I received aid from my long-dead ancestor who was murdered by Tulak Horde.
Kalik. He was one of the most powerful Sith Lords of his time. Perhaps the most powerful. Oddly pro-alien. To think how the Empire might have been different if he had killed Tulak Horde and not the other way around. Darth Zash and I have been talking. Well, when she's around. I would love to speak more with Kemval, but I don't think he likes me.
Being locked in stasis for hundreds of years was hard on him.
Do you know I never thought of it that way? Yes, I'm sure that's it. Perhaps I could give him a few social pointers.
I'm sure he'd appreciate that.
Excellent. I will speak with him at the next opportunity. I understand you inherited quite the archive from Zash.
I would love to show it to you.
Excellent. The quest for knowledge is eternal.
I know Andronicus is rather attached to the ship, but I was wondering if I could fly. Master Ryan said I should...
You'd have to get Andronicus to agree, but I have no problem with it.
I'll be very careful, I promise.
My gosh, you crashed the ship! We're going down! Back to good old Drum and Cos. I think I shall put... let's see, who should I have? Definitely not you, Talos, sorry, but... I think I'll do Kem.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Amazing bummer.
I want drugs. Alright folks, we're back at it again back here with Space 205.3. We're bringing all you the jazz straight from Tatooine to international sabacc tournaments. This is your host, Red Crystal, bringing them sick beats.
Ready for departure.
Alrighty. Just gonna check some stuff. This is a mission I haven't done. Apparently I could still access it. I thought you needed to like do the veteran, but I guess not. I don't want to buy it. I gotta check I'll check my characters afterwards. Still wish this was available. It looks kind of cool. Let us go, my monster. Yeah, it's just going to be a short one. All we're doing is just finishing up what... It's going to be a short stream. All we're doing is just finishing up what we were going to do before the power outage. Just because after this is when I was originally going to end the stream. I got things to do.
After Lord Cineratus' death, I knew you'd be here eventually. A lesser Sith would run and hide under a sand dune, but it's obvious you're not a lesser Sith.
The sooner we get this done, the better.
Talk makes you impatient. You are young and proud. No doubt all you see is a withered old man waiting to be crushed and succeeded. Roland?
Yes, Master.
The apprentice of a disobedient Sith must die. Let us do our solemn duty. This time, I will be sure to dispose of your corpse personally.
I've learned a few tricks since we last met.
Stop this nonsense now.
Don't let him talk to you like that. He's a treacherous snake. Cut out his fangs.
Careful now. Don't lose control.
I warned you my ritual was dangerous. I warned you it was not for the weak, but you drank the poison.
What have you done, you fool? You can't handle that kind of power.
Don't tell me what to do. Yeah, screw you. Like, don't tell me what to do. Well, there you go.
What just happened? Where's Thanaton?
You're dying, little snake. Don't struggle. It'll only prolong the agony.
One thing I forgot to mention about the Force binding. You should never, ever bind more than one ghost at a time. Or else, well, you'll see.
Whoever you are, be quiet. I need to think.
He wants to think. He should have thought before he grasped for power beyond his abilities.
We had no choice but to serve you before, but now we can finally have some fun.
Sith. Back in the land of the living. Easy now.
You overextended yourself. The ghost's power was too much for your body to adapt to so quickly. And that's not to mention the little chats you've been having in your sleep. Let me guess, the ghosts?
Actually, I was having this amazing dream. There were these relics, and each of them produced a different flavor of ice cream.
Oh, I never get the good dreams. It's always flesh-eating Jawas or huts in bikinis.
Huts in bikinis? Sounds like an improvement.
Whatever the cause, you look dire. And Thanaton will take advantage unless we find a cure quickly.
Give me some time to do some research. Ashara, I'll need your help. Holocrons are impossible these days.
No, is this one of the things where I go back to my ship and then we gotta go... It'll take us... Alright, now go back to Drum Causing all this. I swear, if it's one of these things, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm like, we were already in the location. Freaking game. But if it's not like that, then we're pretty fine. Alrighty. Talk to the folks. If it sends us back to Korriban to talk to your apprentice, we'll do that. If not, if it sends us to
I've been studying the Sith code lately, and I'm wondering what you think of the line, there doesn't seem to be a lot of room.
There's a difference between complacency and genuine peace.
The Jedi are not complacent. When it is the Jedi code is the core of our philosophy, but I guess it's different for the Sith. The Sith code is more a description than a guide.
A Sith is the ultimate individual. There are as many different Sith philosophies as there are Sith.
What about the Emperor? And the Dark...
The Emperor has not been heard from in a long time.
It can't go on like that, you know. How can there be peace with the Sith Empire when every Sith does their own thing? This task we've taken gets more difficult.
If you don't mind my asking, how is it you became Sith, my lord? I had a brother who was Force-sensitive. Darth Maul came and took him to Korriban, but we didn't hear from him again. Ungrateful little rat thinks he's too good for us now, my father.
Most of the people who go to Korriban to become Sith die in training.
You don't know my brother. He never took no for an answer. We Drellic boys might not look like much, but we fight back. Father always wanted one son in the Sith and one in the military. Admittedly, the Imperial Reclamation Service wasn't his first choice, but after all the cursing stopped, I think he warmed up to the idea.
What did your father have against the Imperial Reclamation Service?
The Drellics are a proud family line, and my father is simply the proudest of the lot. The Imperial Reclamation, I'd like to see a fighter.
I have always believed that knowledge will ultimately win out over the lightsaber and the blaster.
Thank you, my lord.
Hey, Sith. We make a pretty good team. I was thinking I might take off after I found Reich, but the old job just doesn't sound quite as appealing.
I'd be honored to have you with me.
Maybe sometime I'll take you out into open space, show you the thrill of lying in wait for a big freighter, and I may be out of the game.
Thank you.
Please order your monster to settle down. His raging makes it impossible to get any reading done.
In piso se waitai spila presin kretai. In pis godais akran.
My apologies. I didn't realize the consequences would be so dire.
Your apologies are wasted. I really am quite grateful. You've no idea how much easier it's been to think since the storehouse. And I have to say, I'm growing used to this body. It has its limitations, certainly.
Don't get too settled. Ken won't like it.
He doesn't have much of a choice, does he? Now, if you'll excuse... It makes no sense. Darth Vile has produced over 3,000 volumes, writings and holocrons. Makes a one-line notation. I'm hearing voices, must find cure. Then nothing. In 3,000 volumes, not a single other mention of the subject.
Do you think Thanaton could have tampered with your resources?
These are common diaries, not Sith secrets. There's no reason anyone would... No. No, you're right. Why didn't I see this before? Volume 2397, line 232. Killed by 4th apprentice today. Caught him spying. Seamla, volume 2455. Killed by 4th apprentice today. Caught him spying. The entire volume is a duplicate.
How did that fool know what volume to hide?
Veneton must have grasped what was going on when he confronted you and ordered the volumes switched. Let's hope he didn't destroy them. He keeps a private, heavily guarded library under Drummond Castle. I'm not supposed to know about it, but for various reasons,
We're going back
I'm
to Drummond
guessing
Castle.
Darth Vilus's missing volume, and another by Darth...
I called it. Yeah, we're going back to where we just were. I freaking called it. Hey yo everyone, how's it going? We're back at it again with the Imperial 203.5. Now today's broadcast, we bring you breaking news. Kurt, the apprentice of one Darth Thanaton, just died. Sources say he was killed by the late Darth Zash's apprentice. Others say he just OP'd on some spice. OP. I mean OD'd. More breaking news coming up after this.
Destination?
Yeah, see, literally the exact... This, I hate it when... I hate... I know there's a couple missions like this in some of the other stories where... Alright, you finish this up, back to your ship, now go back to the place you were just at. I really don't like it because we were literally just there. I'm like, waste of credits, waste of time. We could have just talked it out in Zash's old office, or in the cantina. Cantina? Cantina. The Nexus room. Could have done that. Could have done that. It's so stupid. Ha! Just in a nick of time.
Stop right there. Sorry, my lord, but you're not allowed in here. You will let me in. I'm welcome here.
We will let you in. Thanaton keeps his most useful holocrons on the far wall. I'm sure he wouldn't mind.
The ritual I performed was too much power too quickly. I have begun to drain parts of my power into holocrons, though it is only my research points to a cure. Almost too amazing to fathom, but I must try. It will require going into the heart of Belsavis, a place still.
I didn't realize there's a freaking. Oh, so it was this, bruh. Oh. You find volume 2397 of the writings of Darth Bylus. Voice is growing more persistent. Must find cure soon. Having trouble concentrating. I've heard of a new species in a planet called Voss. Knows healing rituals far beyond our own. Must go. There we go. Either it takes us to Belsavis first, or if it takes us to Corbin first, check on our apprentice.
I found some things that look relevant.
Excellent. It will take some time for Ashara and I to study these. In the meantime, you may want to check in on Harker.
There we go, so it is
Make
that.
certain he knows you're alive, and that he shouldn't take any liberties with the trials.
I would very much like to know how my future apprentice is coming along.
I'll let you know the...
Oh, it is in there.
time for death, Twi'lek.
Kava tupa stumpa, makingsa.
Quiet, both of you. You know your trial. Now go. My lord, you just missed the latest trial. As you can see, we have a wild group. All except the human. He was surprisingly quick to die.
I think I liked him best.
He certainly had promise. My credits are on the three-eyed one, personally. Uglier than my twisted Sith grandmother, but he has a vicious streak uncommon in slaves.
I'll take that bet. My credits are on the Kaleesh.
I didn't know you were the gambling type, my lord. While you're here, is there anything particular you want to accomplish with these trials? Many Sith Lords use the Acolytes to gather things from the tombs for them.
Anything that will help me in my struggle with Thanaton would be appreciated.
I think I know something. I'll contact you when they are on their last trial, so that you can arrive in time for the results.
And now we're back to our ship. We were there for less than 2-3 minutes.
Zash and I have been looking over the information you recovered from Thanaton's library.
Any truth to the rumors there's a big old Republic prison on Belsavis?
I heard something of that from Master Ryan, but I didn't want to believe it.
Unfortunately, Belsavis looks like the most promising lead. Darth Eratis went there seeking a cure for the deterioration of his body. It sounds like precisely the thing you need.
I want to keep all options open. Continue to research Voss while I go to Belsavis.
Yes, my lord.
My knowledge is limited, but I'll brief you once we dock with the...
Alright. Let's get about almost an hour. That's a good enough time. Well, now we're finally officially ending today's stream. Yeah, this would have been added to the previous one, which is currently uploaded on YouTube already, so. Yeah, so thank us. So for those watching on Twitch, hey, leave a follow if you want. If you're watching this on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, like the video, and I will see you guys tomorrow. We are going to do both Belsavis main story and probably do the story arc as well. It's a cool, because I like the story arc, just busting the Dreadmasters. That's who they are. Busting the Dreadmasters out. Maybe not. We'll see. It depends on the time. Again, I'll just be doing Belsavis tomorrow just before I go to work, and then Sunday we'll do Voss, and then Monday, most likely Monday we'll be finishing up the Inquisitor story. So until then, I will see you guys next time. Take care.